Hello, and welcome to Dratman Plays XCOM Enemy Within, Episode 4. Let's review what's going on. We're researching alien materials, and the council report is in 14 days. Before we carry on with the mission we left off last time, I just want to review facilities and engineering. So yeah, we don't have enough engineers to build a satellite uplink. I don't think we particularly need a workshop, unless that would be to guarantee that we would have the number of engineers we need to build the uplink next month. We're at 9 engineers now, but I do believe we will get a couple at the end of the month. I'm not sure if we can see that anywhere. In any case, yeah, I think we will be fine in terms of getting the 10 engineers we need to start an uplink at the beginning of next month. And in terms of medals, we have a couple that we can award, but I think we're going to hold off on that. There's nothing we can buy in the officer training school. And yeah, we've got one of each class. Our support is wounded, unfortunately, so we won't be able to bring her on this next mission. Okay, and do we not have a scope yet for our sniper? Oh yeah, he's carrying the med kit. Let's buy a scope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just one will be fine. Okay, then I think we can get going on this mission. So we have a crashed UFO in Nigeria that we need to investigate. Okay, so first things first, we're going to put the scope on our sniper. Now he's got a reasonable aim. And let's see here, who's our best option for a fourth soldier, a rookie? Tristan's got an... I'm basically going to go for the soldier that has the highest aim. So Tristan is 60, Keith is 55, Zena is 60, Ruben is 60, Yukiko is 65, Eva is 60, and Yuzuki is 70. Galena is 65. Alright, I think Galena, is the one we want. Oh, and Feng. Oh, she's already on the team. There we go, this is who we want. And I'll give her the medkit. Oh. But I have to actually add her to the squad. Okay, here we go. Alright, I believe we're good to go.
Dropship has arrived.
Okay, let's begin the assault.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Okay, so we have to locate the UFO and basically kill all the aliens that survived the crash. Locate meld if we find it. And we want to avoid damage to the craft, and the point there is to not use explosives in and around the ship if we can avoid it, just because there's a lot of salvageable materials in crashed UFOs.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, so I think just want to get a layout. So here's the corner of the map. So we started sort of maybe halfway down. Let's compare that to the corner at this end. So we've got a bit more space on this side. So I think we kind of want to proceed in this general direction until we find some evidence of where the craft may have gone down. We'll proceed cautiously, as usual. Let's maybe spread out a little bit. We need to do a considerable amount of recon initially to see if we can figure out the lay of the land. I think that's just a rock formation, but we'll get closer and find out. Here's some wood that's been ignited. Okay.
Tout de suite.
Can't really see much more.
Je suis en route. Objet alien en vue.
Alright, found one of the canisters. So I'm just looking for downed trees. Like this could be evidence of the craft passing through here.
Moving to position.
Okay. Where do I want to bring my sniper? What is that indicating? Yeah. Cover on the wrong side. Let's bring her here.
Moving to designated
Or,
position.
sorry, him. Looks like some more fire damage here. So I guess we kind of want to go this way, but we'll sweep around with these guys first.
On the move.
There's some damage there.
Headed there now. ET in sight. Engaging.
Aha. Let's see what her shot chance is. Coin flip. Okay, what other options do we have? Oops. He can't see them. That's too bad. So this is an example. Actually, you know what? Does he have squad sight? No, he doesn't. Okay. I think this is a good spot to put him.
I'm on the move.
Oh. Oh, yeah. There's line of sight all the way through here. Don't think anyone else can take advantage of that right now. Oh, you know what? There's the craft there. Okay. I don't think she's gonna have line of sight here. Possibly here.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Okay. So she's moved twice. All these three can go. What kind of shot does he have with his pistol? Coin flip. Okay, I'm thinking of taking one of these coin flip shots.
Target eliminated.
Alright, we got lucky there. I'm thinking of just leaving him on Overwatch with his pistol. Do I want to do the same with her? Bring her up a little bit closer. Let's go on Overwatch for now.
Damn it.
Okay, I want to get this meld canister, but there could be more enemies here, and I don't want to make her especially vulnerable by coming up too close. The little guy kind of ran over here, right? Let's get a bit closer with at least partial cover. Ah, there he is. Coin flip. Let's do it. We got lucky last time. Not twice, unfortunately. Okay. I'm gonna run and gun her and just use Overwatch. She's the furthest back. I want to get her close so she can take part in
Let's
this.
do this.
But her shotgun probably isn't going to do much good from here. I mean, we can check. Yeah, exactly. So I'll just put her on Overwatch as a defensive measure.
D'accord.
Bring her a little bit closer. Should I go to full cover or Overwatch? I just don't want to run her here as the very last move of the round. I'll put her on Overwatch, and next round I'll come here and collect the meld. Oh yeah, he hasn't moved yet. Well, actually, that would be a super place for him. I'm gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
Keep in mind that he's holding the pistol, so when I shoot with him next turn, I gotta remember to switch that up. Yeah, that was probably a pretty low chance shot.
Bien, commandant.
Could she not? Oh, because she's a bit lower, she can't reach it. Oh, well, that's not good. I don't want her standing here. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna go in with him just because I want to collect this.
Target acquired.
Great. So I think that's 2 new ones, so I think there's 3 in total there now.
Got the goods.
I'm just gonna retreat him back here.
On the move.
Who did she see? That guy. Coin flip. Let's do it.
Adieu.
Cute. Okay, so we've got, I believe, 2 enemies left. Oh, here's a high cover. She could potentially be flanked. Oops, sorry. If she's standing here, then anyone in this plane could flank her. So, for example, if that little guy's there, then she would be in trouble. Here is a slightly safer position.
Heading out.
Well, we've been taking these coin flips and doing fairly well with them, so let's try again.
Taken care of.
Okay, so I believe there's still 1 guy left, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm thinking of bringing her here. If that little guy is right here, she should have a flanking shot at him. And if not, she should be okay. No. Okay, I'll put her on Overwatch then.
Je me remue.
Okay. I wonder what happened to that. We didn't kill a 4, did we? I really should pay closer attention. Okay.
Okay. Enemies in sight.
Oh, we activated the outsider. Okie doke. What kind of shot does she have from here? 34. Of course, a grenade ends it, if I'm correct.
Heading out.
What's her chance to hit? 30. I guess he's got full cover. Yeah. I'm wondering whether if up here I get height advantage, I believe, so I think I'm going to stay here. What's his chance with the pistol? 30. Yeah, because he's got... Oh, you know what? I didn't realize the scope applied to pistols as well. I guess he takes it off the rifle and puts it on the pistol every time he switches. So we've got a bunch of low-quality shots that we can take at this guy.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe... Can she grenade this guy without blowing up half the ship? Probably not. So she's not really of much use this round. I'm thinking of bringing her up. But the question is, do I just want to take this guy out? Because he's... I mean, I could hit him, but I'd take out half the ship. Well, not half the ship, but I'd blow up some pieces. I'm just worried that he's going to get a shot. I mean, do we have... This is just our stats on him. Yeah, it's the same thing, I think. Yeah. I don't think we can get recon on what his abilities are. Oh, no. That was an accident. I was trying to hit Q and I hit 1 instead. Well, that worked out. 34% pulled through. Let's put everyone else in Overwatch because apparently there's still that last sectoid romping around somewhere. Oh, and there's also another meld. Do we have any idea where it is? I don't think we've gotten any kind of indication. Okay, well, it's going to be hide and seek at this point.
Bien, commandant.
Oh, yeah, there he is. I knew he was around here somewhere, as if he was hiding in that little spot. Alright, let's hope this works.
Adieu.
Chalk up another one.
Well, it could have been worse. She could have gotten critically hit by essentially being flanked as she ran past that little sectoid. She was wounded, but she gets a promotion. Alright, Bernadette, you are now a sergeant. Do you want Shredder Rocket or Suppression? So first, Shredder Rocket. Fire a rocket that causes all enemies hit to take plus 33% damage from all sources for the next 4 turns. The rocket's blast is weaker than a standard rocket. So we haven't used her regular rocket yet. If I'm not mistaken, the standard rocket does 6 damage to anything caught in the blast radius. I think the Shredder Rocket only does 4. But that plus 33 damage is pretty useful, especially against stronger enemies. Because you can hit it with the Shredder Rocket once and then everyone else gets bonus damage thereafter. So if you're taking on an enemy that's got like 20 health, yeah, you only do 4 instead of 6 initially, but then every other attack on that enemy is going to do more damage. So this is quite useful. Suppression. Fire a barrage that pins down a target, granting reaction fire against it and imposing a 30% aim penalty. So, sorry, keep this highlighted. I think with this, how this works is you suppress, you don't actually hit the target for damage, but if they move, then you immediately get an Overwatch shot against them, like this particular character would. And that pinned down enemy gets a minus 30 penalty to their aim. So that can be pretty useful. I guess sort of the argument would be, well, would you rather just shoot a rocket at them? Right? Suppression absolutely has a time and place. I feel like I'm maybe not as skilled as I should be in terms of leveraging its effect. So I'm just going to go with the extra rocket. It's sort of the safe choice in my opinion. Okay, so Yuzuki was promoted to a assault, and again, our soldiers with the best aim are not being promoted to snipers. Oh well. Additional awards. So we got another urban combat badge. Interesting. Okay, so we recovered 4 sectoid corpses, 7 Illyrium, which is a material that's used in certain projects. Sorry, that scrolled quite a bit. 38 alien alloys, similar to Illyrium. It's used in certain projects as a resource. 10 weapon fragments, 20 meld, a undamaged UFO flight computer, a damaged UFO flight computer, and a damaged UFO power source. So that's a pretty good amount of loot. Now, one thing we can do right off the bat. So, for example, here, this UFO flight computer we can research. The damaged one, we can't. It's broken, so we can just sell that off. Same thing with the power source. It has no research benefit and can be freely sold. Boom. Let's do it. We'll keep all of this stuff. Generally, you don't want to sell these other useful things unless you absolutely need the cash urgently. Yeah, okay, let's visit the barracks again. So we've got 2 of these medals, 1 of these medals. We still mostly just have squaddies. I usually like to wait until we've got higher ranked soldiers that we feel happy with in terms of their development, and then we can give them buffs with the medals. How much does it cost to hire soldiers? 10 each. I didn't feel like any of the other rookies we had particularly good stats, so I might just get us a couple more, because I'd like to, I mean, this is kind of the point of getting the not created equally option for this game, is that, you know, the new soldiers could potentially have really interesting stats, so it's not a bad idea to hire new soldiers periodically. Now, do we get them right away? I guess maybe it takes a day or 2 or something. Okay. Hangar, view ship list. So we have 2 ships in Africa, because that's our home base. One is damaged from taking down that the little battle with that UFO. The other one's still good. This is fine for now, but as the aliens start launching more and more powerful UFOs, we need to both improve the weaponry of our interceptors and eventually upgrade the interceptors to a different class. So generally, while we're with these weaker ones, we want to have at least 2 in every continent that has satellites. Because a continent that has no satellites, well, I should say those satellites will be vulnerable if they're not protected by interceptors. So as soon as we launch in North America or South America, we also want to get some interceptors for those continents as well. Okay. It's only 1 day passed since we looked at this last time. Oh yeah, here we go. 3 days for new soldiers. Some abduction sites.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Okay, so there's an abduction in Mexico. Mexico already has 2 panic. This is a moderately difficult mission, and the reward is 4 engineers. The UK currently is at panic of 1. This is a moderately difficult mission, and the reward is a sergeant sniper. South Africa currently has a panic of 0. This is also a moderately difficult mission, and the reward is 4 scientists. So the considerations are, where are we willing to accept new panic or elevated panic levels, and which rewards do we like the best? Because I think they're all the same difficulties. That's not a factor. Sometimes, all things being equal, I'll just take the easier mission. Why not? I'm going to go to the situation room just to get a better look at the panic in all these countries. Okay. So Asia and Europe are all lowest. So if we don't go to the UK's panic will increase by 2, and I believe Russia, France, and Germany will all increase by 1. In Africa, if we don't go to South Africa, again, it increases to 2. Egypt and Nigeria increase by 1 to a level of 2. And if we don't go to Mexico, it'll go to 4. Canada will go to 4, and the United States will go to 3. We're going to launch one more satellite at the end of the month.
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
And I'm thinking, usually I just go to the United States as my second choice because of the greatest funding bump. So if we don't go to Mexico, all 3 of these guys go up in panic, but we can bring the United States down back to 1 essentially by putting a satellite there. But then we got to worry about Canada and Mexico. I feel pretty confident that they won't get to 5 by the end of the month, because if we get another abduction site in North America, we'll definitely go there to prevent them from going to 5. Just in case you're not aware, if a country is at 5 at the end of the month, they quit. They leave the council, so we don't want that to happen.
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
It's a bit of foreshadowing there. So I guess my point is we could allow panic to increase in North America and then deal with it later. Where were the other spots? Yeah, if we let Europe go in panic, increase in panic, that's something we won't be... None of them will get to a critical level. And Africa is also good. So... do we want to go to Africa or UK? Let's... Oh, actually... Yeah, so currently... we get an extra engineer, so we're going to get to 10 at the end of the month. If we put a satellite in the United States, I believe we get another scientist and another engineer. Okay. So let's go back to these abduction sites again. So I think we can leave this, although I like engineers, and then deal with the panic later. Would we rather have a sniper or some more scientists? It's an interesting question because this sniper will start off as a sergeant, which means they'll be pretty close to getting to captain. I think we also already have a corporal or a sergeant already. But the idea is we need one of these soldiers to get to captain so that we can increase our squad size to 5, which is extremely useful. So I'm kind of tempted to go for the sniper. Although, after that, taking out that crashed UFO, we now can research beam weapons, which can be pretty useful. And we would want more scientists to make that research progress more quickly. I'm thinking UK, and the tiebreaker here is that there's 4 member nations in Europe, the UK, Germany, France, and Russia. And if we go here, all 4 of them will not increase in panic. Whereas if we go to Africa, all 4 of these will increase. So I think we're going to go to the UK. But we will be doing that in the next episode. Thank you for joining me for Dratman Plays XCOM Enemy Within, Episode 4. I hope you'll join me next time for Episode 5. Bye-bye.